All right, back out here again. The doggies and my wife. Neither one of the boys felt like coming out, so we let them stay home.
Party poopers. Ooh, look at that scrape.
That's a pretty good scrape. A couple of them all throughout here. Sounds like we should have seen more bucks this hunting season.
Ooh, what you got there? I think I know what that is.
So yesterday I was talking about this property getting a big blowdown. This section here was probably hit the hardest. Not very many big trees left. Even the ones that are growing pretty short. And it has a beauty all its own.
Great blackberry picking for a long time.
Yeah, this property was phenomenal for blackberries for a long time. Really started drying up the last couple of years. Some of the stuff grew up enough to shade out kind of some of the sides here. We'll have to decide what we want to thin out, or we want to start a separate patch and just keep it maintained for that or not. Pretty big on taking the free things that nature offers us. You know, if you saw the way the dog reacted there, that's why I don't pick up brush.
I can get away with it though.
Yeah, I pick it up, she runs the other way.
She runs home.
That's the other way.
Oh, I suppose.
She's still got her moments. She's a good girl. Right, Piper?
She's a good girl. What are you doing?
She's a big goofball. So today we're going to hit a couple different trails, some of the same ones we did the other day. I don't think we're going to walk up that hill with that big one at all. Somehow I'm still out of breath though.
My nose is all stuffed up.
I don't know if it's because I got more weight in the pack today or what.
You calling me dead weight?
You're not in the pack.
Oh, dang it. You know, looking at that last video you made, doesn't do these hills justice.
Real quick here. Pretty sure those are doe beds or deer beds. I don't think they're scrapes, but they would melt through a lot of snow to get down to there. I don't know if they use them multiple times, multiple nights or not.
I don't know that they really do that through the winter, do they?
Do what?
Scrapes on the ground?
I didn't think so, but
I think that's just like during the peak of the rut.
yeah.
But I could be wrong.
What were you saying before that?
I don't know. I'm like a squirrel. You redirected me and I forgot.
It's cool. You can see trails for everything. That's a mouse.
The little bird tracks are cute.
Yeah, where you can see it hopping.
Yeah.
Hey, Piper, this way.
The snow's not hard enough, I don't think, for them though right now. There she is.
Come on, goofball. Ears and tongue a flopping. So that last trail, or last hike we did, snowshoeing, excuse me, it's not a hike, it's snowshoeing.
Potato.
Ended up being 1.8 miles. And I was looking at the elevation gain supposedly of that hill. I believe the way that All Trails calculates it, it only counts the amount that you climb. So I climbed that big hill twice. One time it said 52 feet elevation gain, another time it said 72. So I'm not going to trust your elevation gain too much.
Oh, that's what I was talking about, that your video didn't do the steepness of the hills justice.
Yeah.
It just looked like a long trail.
It did look like a long, tall trail.
They're no mountain by any stretch, but it does get the breath going and the blood pumping. Nice thing about the snow is it's a lot easier to see where Bonnie's at.
Yeah, in the fall when the leaves or all the brown leaves are on the ground,
Yeah,
it's
she's
tough to see.
like a
We didn't figure orange
jet.
would blend in that well, but it's close enough to brown to make a difference. So when we're out here in the winter looking for dead and down trees, and I asked before, well, no leaves on anything, how can you tell if it's dead or not? The easy answer is look for bark that's peeling off, or if it's a tree that's dying. Hopefully I got it in the shot there, like that one up there. You can see that the ends of the branches are starting to break off, and it doesn't have all the fine little tiny branches that support a ton of leaves close to the ends. That's a sign that the tree is either diseased, old age, dying. In this case, I'm not really sure. That one there will probably last another couple years. Looks like there's one behind it that's starting to shed bark. They'll probably take that one sooner. But part of that depends on
Sorry, I need a
how
shovel
much we
here.
need, which we already have, what the winter's looking like. This summer we were a little lax on cutting firewood, so we might have to cut some this winter. Which, as long as we can find dead and down stuff, the stuff that's been dead for a little while, will be more than okay.
It's getting too hot. Look at that pretty girl.
The importance of layers right there. Being able to take a layer off when you're too hot.
Oh, crap, I lost a glove. Like taking a toddler with. At least I can find my own glove.
Yeah. Gotta treat them like mittens and get a string going up each sleeve for her or something. I know, we didn't stop this much yesterday, did we? Need to find a way to make my snowshoes quieter. Every step I take is just thwack, thwack, thwack. I don't know if it's something with the bindings
I think it's operator
or the
error.
axle in there. Well, when I wore your snowshoes before, they didn't make that noise, so operator stayed the same.
I'm gonna say still is operator error. Just because it's funnier.
Yeah. So right now, snowfall wise, I'd say in some spots we got 5-6 inches. Other spots it's a little thinner.
We're predicting a lot more snow, so that should be more fun. In the
For right
future.
now, snowshoes kind of aren't necessary if you had some sort of like a cramp on or something, which I did not have them. We got a set order this morning, so maybe later on next week we'll see how that goes.
To be continued.
I don't mind working hard, but I don't see the point in just working hard to work hard sometimes either. Speaking of that, get up there, Bonnie, let's go.
She's taking the easy route.
I know.
I mean, let her
I know.
old
She's saying
girl.
why work hard when I don't have to work hard.
She's just being smart.
Oh, caught in a branch.
That reminded me of Dillo. Oop, Dillo. Which nobody's gonna get that.
Nope.
Inside jokes are awesome.
So, brother-in-law lives down in Mississippi. And when you get down south, you don't see raccoons as a roadkill, you see armadillos. And I don't remember if it was one of the trips that we traveled through the night and I drove through the night.
It was the first trip we took together.
Telling Caitlin about, oh yeah, you start seeing armadillos on the side of the road down here. She's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean armadillos? So.
I had not been that far south as an adult, so I don't remember any of that.
Yeah. So then, whenever we'd pass one, I'd just point to the side and go, Dillo.
Now
we
it
kept
doesn't.
kept doing this in front of Ethan,
Our oldest.
and he never understood the jokes. We'd just be driving along, and he'd just go, Dillo. What?
So now it doesn't matter where in the United States we are, because we haven't left the States.
Anytime
like
we see
Dillo.
something, we'll be going, oh, Dillo.
There goes my jacket.
Toddlers, I tell you, man.
Shove it in my bag here in a minute.
These trees here, definitely dead. Definitely gonna take those down this year. Another small one over there. So there's plenty of wood around. Just gotta find it, plan when they're gonna cut it.
This stuff is softer.
Huh?
This snow's a lot softer.
Yeah, we're getting into a stretch now that we haven't snowshoed on yet this year. It's definitely different than stuff that's been packed already.
Not groomed.
Right now it's a solid 20 degrees warmer than it was yesterday.
Not crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy how truly cold it gets when it starts getting into the negatives.
No, I love that Bonnie's at the bare minimum 10 or 11, if not a little older. And when you got her out in the woods, she's still running around like she's a puppy.
Speaking of that, Bonnie,
There she is.
obviously listening isn't one of her strong suits. Bonnie, let's go.
Depends on if there's a strong scent or not.
Come here, Bonnie.
Let's fix your ear.
Let me fix that ear. Good girl. Yeah, you want some too. Good girl. Let's go.
Onward.
We saw a tree bowed over like that. The one yesterday was bowed over more, but it's crazy that some of these bowed so much. Some of them are still relatively upright, but just that it damaged the tree that much that it stayed like that. But
Well,
it
I
just
think it's
keeps on growing.
neat how they're growing up.
Yeah, they just grow straight up branches, almost like a whole new trunk.
Well, when it's growing off of like a little mound of dirt and then there's trees coming out of it.
That might be a stump from
It might be. I
a
can't.
bigger birch.
My favorite is when
got
they're
some firewood up
growing
here.
off a rock. Like in the mountains or when we were in the Boundary Waters and there's trees just growing off the edge of a giant rock.
So, first Boundary Waters trip I took with my dad, paddling down the Moose River. Smack dab in the middle of the river at one spot, there's a rock. And on that rock is just a tree growing out of a crack. I don't know if it's still there because it got some pretty intense flooding in the last couple of years there, but the tree was really cool that it just found a way to make it work and started growing. More firewood over here. Trees broke off over here.
I don't know how far we go.
And then an average sized maple over here.
There's my future pond down there.
Yeah. Little depression that gains water every spring. Kid wants to make a pond out of it. Maybe someday. It's probably just a muck hole for now though. More firewood over here. It's actually a fair amount dead and down throughout our property. Last year, neighbor asked if we wanted to cut some wood off of his land. Well, anytime you get a chance at free wood, the answer is almost always yes.
Oh, when you heat with wood, yeah. Mine don't transition like yours do though. So
It's both good and bad. I've found that these will freeze.
Oh,
And they actually have to thaw out before they transition. Like there's times during the summer that it takes a little while for them to transition. They'll transition dark quickly. Going back to clear takes a little bit of time, but in the winter, it'll take them a couple minutes longer even. It's almost like the temperature changes how quickly that reaction takes place.
I didn't know.
Viper, this way.
I love the look she gets on her face when she's like, oh, okay. Big old goofy smile she gets.
Yeah. Pretty cool here. You can see where the wind was blowing the grass and it wore away the snow. There's a couple of them. It's pretty neat. I don't know how I spotted that.
With your eyes. Here's the little bird prints.
Huh?
Little bird prints.
Yeah. Surprised we're not seeing more turkey tracks.
Your dad was telling me a story about up in by their lake house where they have more snow.
Yeah,
Where the turkeys are like literally submarining through the, the snow. It's like all those poor things. I think I'm gonna order Bonnie some boots. Boots with the fur. The boots that
Boots
go
for the
on the
fur.
fur, yeah. For all my old people out
Kinda
there.
dated yourself with that, by
I
the way.
know. I said for all my old people out there. I'm okay with that.
Just because some of us are gray doesn't mean that we're old. Then you got some trees that are dead for so long they're not worth anything anymore. I believe that's an old pine.
That's not true. They're worth like feeding the environment. We should knock it over though. It's really getting.
Yeah, no. When they get to a certain point, you don't knock them over. You don't mess with them. The tree's compromised. You have no idea which way it's going to fall. I mean, this one's got a little lean to it. If you
With the
start
top
cutting into that,
part.
you don't know what's solid on it and what's not. It could start falling before you're ready. Good barber chair, jackknife, all sorts of stuff.
Oh, I could.
Some stuff you just let nature take its course, unless it's next to a house or something.
Downhills are nice.
Huh?
I said the downhills are nice where you can just skate over the snow a little bit.
Slide a little bit.
Yeah.
This is about where we would have come out if we hiked across there.
It just means more ice cream later.
Yeah. Your turn.
My turn?
Well over halfway here. You can see in the little screen there. Annie's something you trip immediately.
I didn't trip. I just
You're like a
stepped on it.
toddler.
You married me, and then you stayed. You asked me,
Yeah.
and like, what, 15 years later, we're still together? So I must be doing something right. Doesn't matter. What matters is we still like each other.
Yep.
Not just love each other, we like each other. You guys heard me. Come on. Yeah. Girls. Where's my goofy girls? What are you doing? Huh? Boop. My old lady hip is starting to irritate me. Oh, there's an owl.
Owl?
Yeah.
Is that what Piper ran off after?
Yep. He ain't getting it, but
No.
she thinks she is.
What do you got? Nothing?
Dad and I were out here walking one day, and it was one of these trees. It was that one. There's a great horned owl sitting up on
Let's slow down with the
On-
movements too.
that tree. Sorry, I'm pretty bad at this, guys. I'll get better with time.
Best way to do it, be like the tree up there. Hopefully it's in frame. Great horned owl sitting up there, doing great horned owl things.
Yeah, I was sitting there watching us. It was cool. What'd you say, Patrick?
So let's go this way, girls.
Sound like you got a harem. Let's go, girls. It's a Shania Twain song.
Definitely got a lot of editing to do on this video.
Oh, come on, that's funny.
Ethan was pointing out that with the cats, we're outnumbered.
Yep, and I like it that way. This was part of our maple syrup run last year, and it was such a muddy spring that literally full on caked in mud every time you came back to get syrup. You have
Side
to-
by side was almost buried running through the ruts.
Yeah. It was fun and annoying all at the same time. The first few times, fun. Then after like the 18th time, it's like, okay, this sucks. Because it wasn't just driving back there, you had to walk back there too. You can tell where the deer were digging for acorns.
Yeah, not a ton of acorns out here, but
I think in the
they
next
find them.
I think in the next few years it's going to be better. Some of those younger oak trees are starting to get to the point where they might
Hopefully.
start popping. I don't remember how old they have to be before they start.
It's like 30 plus years, I believe.
Well, they could be like 50 and only be that
Yeah.
big around.
Yeah, they grow pretty slow. Well, we're almost back home. I'm going to call this the end of the hike. Some stuff to grab back home, some firewood. Total distance for this one, 2.2 miles. Doesn't sound like much until you're dragging snowshoes.
And weight in your pack.
Yeah, and a little bit of inclines here and there. All right, catch you on the next one.